Oh, hello. You caught me sharpening my knife, how embarrassing. Welcome back to Willy's Silly Sarnies. Today we're making a tuna melty surprise, which is effectively a tuna melt, but a little more surprising. Let's dive in, like a big tuna from a diving board, into a sea of delicious sandwich.
Wap, Willy Silly Sarnies. Wap, very silly Sarnies. Wap, Willy Silly Sarnies.
Starting with the bread. Now I think the best tuna melt comes from a good sourdough, so here we have a lovely seaweed sourdough, a couple of long bits, and as you can see here, it's got some lovely bits of seaweed in it, so the tuna is going back to the sea. First things first, thinly dice a pickle. Now tuna's obviously quite a potent flavour, so if you're going to taste other things in there, you kind of want things that are also quite potent flavours. Into our magical bowl. Also, I thought it might be nice to get in just a little bit of sun-dried tomato. Some capers. And these are just going to be little salty, tangy bursts. A schloot. I'm going to go in there with some chives as well. There seems to be some kerfuffle going on out on the street. There we go. So we're going to go in with some cheese as well. The finer you can grate your cheese, the better. This is the melt part of tuna melt. 1 teaspoon of English mustard. Just a little bit of lemon zest. Lemon and fish, always a good thing. And then what we've gone for today, we've got tuna steak in brine today. I don't like the stuff in oil. I think that if you're having a tuna mayo, you've got a lot of mayo in there, tuna melt, sorry, you've got a lot of cheese, you've got a lot of mayo, you don't need any extra fat, I guess. Plus, I like to save the tuna brine just for if I get thirsty in the night. Well, look, we probably don't need the whole tin for the amount of bread that we've got, but look, if you have more delicious tuna melt business, you can stir it through pasta, you can put it on top of couscous, you can feed it to your cat, although cats don't really like cheese. I can imagine mustard will make a cat shit itself. Here is some mayonnaise that I made earlier because I'm a very impressive man, but you can just use shop-bought mayonnaise, it'll be absolutely fine. This is like a tuna mayo on steroids, except without the mood swings. The best way to work out if your tuna mayo is good enough is to eat a big tablespoon of it and think, would I sit in my pants on a very sad day watching Lord of the Rings or, I don't know, Casper the Friendly Ghost, eating it straight out of the bowl? And yes, that has passed the test, but I'd probably go with Lord of the Rings over Casper the Friendly Ghost. What we're about to do now is just get these 2 pieces of sourdough into the oven. We're going to bake them on a grill, which will harden them up a little bit, and then after that, we're going to layer it all up with our spread and a bit of Edam cheese, and then hopefully it will all melt. Hence, the tuna melt surprise. Unfortunately, the surprise isn't that your dad's coming home, he's left for good.
Questions for Willy.
What do you think cavemen had nightmares about?
Oh, well, if I was a caveman and I'd been out and about searching for food, I'd probably might have encountered a saber-toothed tiger. And the saber-toothed tiger was a vicious creature, and not like they portrayed him in Ice Age 2 and Ice Age 3 The Meltdown. Or was it Ice Age 4 The Meltdown? Continental Drift, sorry. Yeah, no, I think if I was a caveman, I'd probably have nightmares about a saber-toothed tiger. I think if I saw a saber-toothed tiger today in real life, I'd probably shit my pants. That's lightly toasted now. Get that spread. Oh yeah, all over. With this lime salt. Oh, that's probably a bit too much. And then we're gonna go in with some Edam. A final grating of cheddar. Pop them together. And then we're just gonna bake that in the oven at about 210. I think 3 minutes. Oh, bit of cheese. Let's have a look at you. Ooh, well the cheese has melted very nicely. Oh, it's hot! You bastard. How are we looking? Have we got a big hammer? No, I'm not going to do that. Don't be stupid, William. You're showing off in front of all your mates on the internet. We'll cut it to a little angle. Let's try it. Now it's nice and hot. It looks like a mess, but I swear from the bottom of my heart, that is the best tuna sandwich I have ever eaten in my entire life. It's citrusy, that lemon zest really comes through. The tahine's nice, but if you can't get your hands on it, it doesn't matter. Just maybe go for a little bit more lemon zest. It's salty. You've got nice sweetness from the sun-dried tomatoes. The bread's really crispy. I think Edam's also quite a good cheese to put in there as well because it's not too salty. Thanks for watching. Give this one a go. It's an incredibly silly sarnie, and I'm going to go and make love to it now. Goodbye.